Hello Scarlet Witch fans, and welcome back to Nerd Doc. If you've seen Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, you probably have a few questions about Wanda and what happens next. This video covers the fate of Wanda Maximoff and what happens after the events of Multiverse of Madness, which means there will be spoilers for the Doctor Strange sequel. If you're trying to avoid spoilers, you can check out our spoiler-free review linked in the description below, along with all of our other Multiverse of Madness videos. There are chapter timestamps, so you can jump around to any part of the video, and if you have any questions or thoughts about the future of Wanda, leave a comment below. If you haven't seen Multiverse of Madness, you can find our plot and ending breakdown also linked below, but at the end of the movie, Wanda is at Wundagore Mountain and destroys the Darkhold. Not just the Darkhold in the main MCU reality, but every Darkhold in every reality. Doing this caused the shrine and some of the mountain to collapse on top of Wanda. If you were paying close attention during this scene, you would have seen a flash of Wanda's magic as the shrine collapses. While it's officially left ambiguous as to whether or not Wanda is alive, this little flash is a clear hint that she's alive and well. There have also been rumors that Elizabeth Olsen signed a new long-term contract with Marvel, so it's almost guaranteed that Scarlet Witch will be back. Assuming she's not dead, what's next for Wanda? A few reliable industry insiders have said that there are 2 Scarlet Witch projects coming. Both are currently positioned as Disney Plus series similar to WandaVision. The first series is most likely an adaptation of the storyline that starts in New Avengers number 26, which covers what happens to Wanda after the events of House of M in the comics. Now obviously Multiverse of Madness was not House of M, but hear me out. In the comics, after House of M, Hawkeye tracks Wanda to a small village near Wundagore Mountain. The same Wundagore Mountain we last see Wanda at in Multiverse of Madness. Agatha Harkness also features in this storyline, but it's never clear if Agatha was really with Wanda during this period, or if it was just another one of Wanda's creations like her children were in WandaVision. We have an Agatha Harkness show coming to Disney Plus sometime in the next year or so. While that show probably won't focus on Wanda at all, fingers crossed for the Franklin's Nanny storyline, it is possible that the show ends with Agatha finding a disoriented Wanda Maximoff, setting up this New Avengers number 26 storyline for Wanda's next solo series. In the comics, Wanda didn't remember the Avengers or what had happened with House of M, and seemingly did not have her powers. It would be super easy to say that the destruction of the Darkhold had the same effect on Wanda in the MCU, and that's the state she's in when Agatha finds her. This series would lead into a second series, which would cover the events of the Children's Crusade. It's hard to say how close Marvel would stick to the original comic storyline, but in the comics version of the Children's Crusade, Wanda is found in Latveria engaged to marry Dr. Doom, and still suffering from memory loss. It's all about her kids, Wiccan and Speed, searching for Wanda. When they find her in Latveria, a fight breaks out between the Avengers, Young Avengers, Magneto, and Dr. Doom. That exact fight probably isn't going to happen in the series, although it would be super cool, but we could easily see the Young Avengers fighting Dr. Doom, possibly with the help of some of the Avengers, or maybe even a newly formed West Coast Avengers with Hawkeye, Mockingbird, White Vision, and a few others. The Children's Crusade ends with some time travel from Iron Lad, a member of the Young Avengers who is a younger version of Kang the Conqueror, and Wanda regaining her powers and memories. This is followed up by Avengers vs. X-Men, but who knows if Marvel will take things that far in the MCU. At the very least, the Children's Crusade would probably keep Dr. Doom as the main antagonist, with the Young Avengers helping Wanda become herself again. Multiple sources have said the Children's Crusade is coming, with some even saying it will be one of the first Young Avengers titles on Disney+. The first Wanda-focused series is said to hit Disney Plus sometime in 2024 or 2025. That means the Children's Crusade would probably come a year or 2 after that, which gives Marvel plenty of time to introduce Dr. Doom and the X-Men, plus age up Tommy and Billy and make them Wiccan and Speed on the Young Avengers, so we can have a fairly accurate adaptation of the comics in the MCU. With the X-Men possibly coming as early as summer 2023, with Marvel strongly hinting that X-Men 97 will be canon to the MCU, it would be interesting if Magneto starts to play a role in Wanda's life. It wouldn't be a Magneto from the main MCU timeline, but during the coming incursion, you could have the Wanda from Magneto's reality die, causing him to seek out the Wanda from the main MCU timeline and becoming close to her. Magneto could even protect her from the Earth 838 Mordo, who may want revenge for his fallen Illuminati comrades. We never see Mordo die in Multiverse of Madness, and his desire for revenge could be the catalyst that kicks off Avengers vs. X-Men. That's a little bit of a stretch, but the point is that there are lots of opportunities for Wanda in the future of the MCU, with the new Avengers number 26 and Children's Crusade stories very likely to be her next 2 Disney Plus series, and the next time we see Wanda aside from a possible cameo in the Agatha Harkness series. So what do you think? Is Wanda alive or dead? Would you be excited for the Children's Crusade? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. For now, that wraps up this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who loves Wanda Maximoff.